Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you which business you can start today if you have little to no money, if you have between $10,000 to $50,000 budget, or if you have $100,000 plus budget. Now, I know what it feels like to keep searching endlessly for business options without knowing exactly what you're looking for. It can feel overwhelming and downright defeating at times. Stick around with me because I'll be addressing this pain point head on, and I'll talk about a strategy that will clear a lot of that confusion and help you make that informed decision. Possibly one of the biggest in your life, right? Buying your very own business. So let's start with the no money option. If that's the case, then a service-based business might be the right fit for you. Without money, your time is the only resource that you have to trade for value. Service-based businesses could include things like freelancing, where you provide a specialized service based on the skills you currently have. Now, you may be doubting yourself and asking, I don't have any skills that people would pay for, or at the very least, I'm not skilled enough for someone to pay me. Well, the reality is that your skills grow only when you provide a value-added service to someone. That someone could be your boss at a job or your customer in your very own business. There is risk, of course, involved when you provide a freelance service. All that liability is on you if something goes wrong. But on the flip side, your skills grow much faster than if you were doing a specific task in a specific job. Now, the question of how to find the thing that you can sell for money, I want you to use this simple formula. The service that can bring you success will lie on the intersection of your passion, which is what you enjoy doing, your talent, which is what you're good at, and the market demand, what people are willing to pay for. If you can find something that combines all three, then you have a service or even a product worth going all in on. Let's look at some of the pros and cons of a service-based business. So, pros. It won't cost you anything to get started. You get to set your own hours and have control over your time, which is a great part. It's a fast way of trying to be an entrepreneur and fail as quickly as possible. Cons. It is extremely difficult to set up in the beginning. The hustle is real and hardcore. Your income might drop significantly or drop to zero for many months. You are your own marketer, your salesperson, your financier. There is no one to help you. It's easy to quit if things don't work out since you really don't have much skin in the game. If you are looking for the freelancing world, the next steps would be to start building your portfolio that tackles some of the common challenges in your service area, and more importantly, providing those solutions. Sign up for platforms like Upwork or Fiverr and market your services. Do the work for free for businesses in your niche and ask them only for one thing: reviews. Now, I know this can seem really scary to not work for money and just ask them for reviews, but trust me, this step alone is going to help build your business in the long run. As you gain experience and build a name for yourself in your niche, work for a few clients only and create a sense of exclusivity even if you need the money bad. Now, you might be wondering, why should I listen to this guy on a random YouTube channel? Well, I've bought or started over 10 businesses so far. So my approach is rooted in real world experience, not just theory. And right now, I'm looking to grow this one, which is my YouTube channel. So I hope you can help me by clicking that like and subscribe button, because that definitely helps us grow this channel. Okay, so let's say you got $10,000 to $15,000 in the bank to invest. I would look at e-commerce as the business to get into. The same rule applies here. You want to solve a real problem for people that might have the same pain as you and want the same solution. You don't want to pick a product just for the sake of picking a product. I've seen too many e-commerce businesses fail, including mine, because we focused on the product rather than who we were selling to. Let's say you're a fitness fanatic and you want to make life easier for busy professionals that are looking for efficient home workouts that are easy. You want to pick a product that will directly attack that pain point for your audience. Let's look at some of the pros and cons of e-commerce and this type of business. So the potential of an e-commerce business is huge if you build an audience-focused brand rather than a product-focused one. You can scale your business up and not be limited by any constraints. You're serving an audience you feel a sense of belonging to, and this might be the best thing about doing this type of business. Now, the cons are going to be that you're going to need cash up front for inventory and marketing. You cannot do this with no money down. The competition competition in the market is also going to be fierce. For every successful e-commerce brand, there are hundreds that have failed. Things online can also change very quickly before you know how to adapt. So you're going to have to be very quick with your e-commerce learning. Okay, so the next steps, if you are looking to get into e-commerce, would be to learn your audience. Dive deep into the world of busy professionals who are craving efficient home workouts, and you can do that through forums, meetups, or even one-on-one interviews. Once you have your target audience understand your financials, the initial investment or the COGS, cost of goods sold, your shipping costs, your marketing costs, and then of course your gross and net margins. You want to also find high quality products that you're going to bring for your target audience. You can create online stores like Shopify or even sell on Amazon. You also want to invest in digital marketing, from social media ads to partnerships with fitness influencers or influencers in your niche, which is going to really skyrocket your business. Now, thirdly, at the higher end, if you have $100,000 or more to invest, a franchise might be the right fit. Now, going back to that fitness niche that we talked about, a franchise like Anytime Fitness would align very well with your fitness passion. This type of business will offer you a recurring revenue, it'll offer you semi-absentee ownership, and the possibility of a profitable exit down the road when you're really ready to sell. Now, a quick disclaimer here, this video is not sponsored by Anytime Fitness, so if you do decide to move in that direction, I am not going to get a commission off of that. The pros for this type of business is that there's brand recognition, which will give your business an instant liftoff. The franchisors are going to provide you with a playbook, and they're going to give you ongoing support. You only need to follow the steps that they've laid out for you. Many franchises allow for semi-absentee ownership, which means that you can have more freedom if you build the right team. The cons in this business are going to be you'll need a substantial investment, but most franchisors offer financing through their partners. But you want to have at least 20% liquidity of the total investment that you're looking at. You can only scale the business to how much the franchisor allows. You may have to invest in multiple brands to grow that empire that you're thinking to grow. Now, the next steps in this will be digging into the franchise opportunity in your area to see what's available. You can connect with the franchisor and go through their discovery process. If after the discovery, it feels like this is still the right fit, you'll need to get your financing in place. Once approved, you go through that onboarding or training process, and then you can do the build out if yours is a physical type of location or a physical franchise. In a nutshell, no matter what's in your wallet, there is a business path that fits your passion and your expertise. Whether you're freelancing your insights, you're setting up an e-commerce business, or diving into a franchise like Anytime Fitness, the name of the game is staying focused, working hard, and being ready to adapt when time calls. If you want to learn how to decide on a business opportunity, watch my 3-part framework in this video, and I'm going to see you there.